Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So in this video we are going to be reviewing Murder Mystery. Now I had very high expectations for this film as it stars Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston and Luke Evans and has a murder mystery kind of setting told in a bit of a comedic tone and set in absolutely glamorous, beautiful Monaco. So on paper this movie sounds absolutely incredible and I had very high expectations, and I am really pleased to let you guys know that this film really does step up to the plate and is actually a really enjoyable film from start to finish, and I'm going to explain why and break it down in this movie review. Now the plot of this movie works really well as it's pretty fast paced in terms of how it kind of has all of the events very quickly happening, as you know, comedies have been criticized for kind of being very long in terms of how they set up the different characters, set up the world and then kind of get going. But Murder Mystery actually, to its credit, does that really well as it just really quickly kind of goes through all of the kind of scene setting and kind of gets you straight into the action really quickly. So, you know, credit where credit's due. The storyline works really well, but I'll explain the loose thread of what this film's about. So Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler play a very lovable, very likable, very normal American couple whose names are Nick and Audrey Spitz. So Nick is a police officer that's waiting for his big break and Audrey is a hairdresser. Now they've been married for 15 years but haven't gone on their honeymoon yet due to financial challenges, and on their 15th anniversary they kind of reluctantly go on their dream honeymoon to Europe. On the plane to Europe, they become friends with Charles Cavendish, who is a billionaire, and before they know it, they're living the high life on Charles Cavendish's family's yacht, and before they know it, they are embroiled on a murder mystery kind of quest, and Nick and Audrey Spitz, along with the audience, really quickly have to kind of unravel all the clues and work out who the murderer is, and there's loads of twists and turns, so the storyline definitely keeps you on your toes. There are bits where you think you know who it is, but then there'll be a bit of a curveball, so yeah, I think the storyline and the mechanics work really well for this murder mystery, which also happens to be called Murder Mystery. Now the ensemble of different characters in Murder Mystery are brilliant. They all work really well together. They're all kind of very individual in their own different ways, and because of that you're kind of always thinking who is the murderer. Like I said, there's loads of twists and turns constantly happening in this film, but overall from a character standpoint they work really well, mainly due to Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler kind of holding the film together really well. They've obviously starred in other movies before, and you know, you can tell that the two are really good friends because they've just got really great chemistry together, and you're just kind of rooting for these two central characters, and because of that they can really hold the audience's attention throughout the film, and because of that the film just works really well because it's got two very great central leads supported with a great cast of different characters as well. So yeah, from a character standpoint, Murder Mystery is great. From a visual standpoint, the film looks absolutely incredible. You know, Monte Carlo really does come to life. The setting of the film is just absolutely breathtaking, and it's just such a joy to watch because the aesthetics just really come to life. So much so that is making me want to book a holiday to there straight away. So yeah, from a visuals point of view, this movie looks absolutely incredible. And then, you know, the actual scenes in the film are really cool as well, in terms of the different action sequences being really great. The musical score definitely adding intensity to certain situations where you're kind of really feeling for certain characters. So, you know, the musical score really helps kind of bring it to life. And yeah, the overall setting in Monaco, Monte Carlo, the yacht, you know, the world that they were in before compared to, you know, this billionaire lavish lifestyle. So yeah, from a visuals point of view, this movie looks absolutely incredible. So in terms of comparisons for Murder Mystery, I'll do comparisons in two groups. The first one kind of being comparing it to other comedies, and the second one to be comparing it to other murder mystery type films. So within the category of comedies, you know, Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler are obviously comedy geniuses, and they've played a lot of comedic roles in the past, and you do kind of feel like the roles that they've done before are kind of, you know, here as well. But you know, that's fine because they are so good at playing comedic roles. So for example, you do kind of feel like there are bits of Rachel from Friends in the character of Audrey Spitz. In terms of Adam Sandler's performance, I know he has been criticised a lot as an actor for being very annoying in his roles, but in this role I feel like he really does kind of step up to the plate and does a really, really good job. In terms of murder mystery comparisons, obviously there are a lot of comparisons you can make to Murder on the Orient Express, where there are a lot of kind of references and throwbacks to that film, and even other murder mystery type films as well, because there's even one action sequence which feels a little bit like Scream as well. So, you know, I feel like they've taken a lot of references from other murder mystery type films and kind of collectively, with the comedic side of it, with the visual aesthetic side of it being set in Monaco, kind of just makes it overall a really well packaged film. And like I said before as well, it is relatively fast paced, so it doesn't really feel boring either. So in terms of comparisons, I would say Murder Mystery kind of does stand on its own and is definitely worth a watch. Overall, I really enjoyed Murder Mystery, a lot more than I thought I would have done. You know, I love murder mystery type films, I love comedy films, and I really enjoy films that are set in beautiful locations. And because of the fact that this film has all three of them, it is a really, really cool movie, especially because it's got a really compelling story, it's got great actors and actresses in it, and you know, it's really fast paced as well actually. It's only 1.5 hours long, so you know, the runtime isn't, you know, 3 hours or anything like that, and because of that, you know, they can go through all of the material really quickly, and you know, there'll be loads of twists and turns that will kind of keep you on your toes, and overall it's just a really fun and easy watch. If you haven't seen it before, I would highly recommend watching it, as it is a really fun and enjoyable film, and because of all of those reasons, I am going to give Murder Mystery a solid 7.5 out of 10. I'd love to hear what you think, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.